I really like this. I want them to play exactly this style. Magus Key's going to get run down, and now they're trying to back off a little bit, and the flashbang to follow it up. I'm kind of shocked Navi haven't already got more out of this. I feel like they had the opportunity, and now pushing out of lower dark there, Simple, but if they hadn't fallen back, Simple could have actually helped them. I feel like they should have stood their ground in the middle. Now it's very questionable. The bomb's going to get planted, and it's 2-on-4. I don't know about this one.
You're going to rely on magic from Simple, and he's just got to take fights. He's got to find something, got to have an impact. He knows they're in the bomb site. One bomb planter, one over at Rails. He's got two positions, hasn't seen the player at card just yet. Teammate in CT spawn, and Simple's going to start swinging wide, and he's down. That's Device to put him on the floor. Great shot from Edward, but as you said, not really a whole lot you can do. And yeah, they play with it, perhaps spawn base for long, and it's got them the opening kill. Designed exactly for that.
GG.
5-on-4, yeah, we'll stop talking. But now this crossfire at the B bomb site has to be effective as well. This is early pressure from Astralis. One in the back of the bomb site. How do they want to handle this? Two Molotovs turning to the right. That's Flamey down. Edward alive for the moment, but he does burn.
Oh, that was perfect timing. He showed up at the doorway right at the perfect time to catch Dupree getting into the bomb site, which is great news. I actually think, because otherwise they would have had a sort of a weird 2-on-3 where they would have had to have slowed it down a little bit, but that was a critical shot right there. And Magus sneaking in behind long range with the UMP, and yeah, he's going to get shot down. What a hero. You know, aggressive pushes in the middle. We're going to try and, you know, buy an AWP no armor and just try and do that. I like the idea.
And Astralis has expressed some discomfort playing Navi in the past towards, you know, the later stages of last year, where they mentioned a lot of times Navi's seemingly done some random plays, some random stacks that have caught them off guard. At times they've been difficult to read. We'll see if that is the case here. Catwalk control for Astralis.
It might actually be that Navi have picked a great defense right now. Oh God, what's happening inside of the smoke? Glaive has got a grenade in hand. Electronic is literally right in front of him. What? Going to set it up. It looks like they're going to try for the B-split instead, so they just want to clear Catwalk, but Electronic, he's right. They made a tiny bit of noise. I don't think anyone heard that. They're so focused on the other side of the scaffolding. There's Edward waiting. Can they sandwich them in? Simple going to pick up one. Edward, great follow-up, and Electronic, he's right behind them 1 second later to pick up Device, and that was all they needed. Great and beautiful shutdown of this B push or B split that Astralis were doing. It's going to be a 2-on-4 now. Yeah, they're just getting crushed. Electronic is everywhere.
Molotov would keep him at bay for just a little bit longer. Astralis pounce at the opportunity, and nothing Navi can do. They have to give up long. They lose control of this, and look at the shift in the defense that's created. The bomb for Astralis immediately as well, understanding the shift that's going to come and already putting the bomb towards the other side of the map.
And that Molotov in the corner, Simple, yeah, he's going to have to smoke it off. He doesn't know that nobody's holding that.
Also is going to find an open site, an easy plant, and Navi's not going to go for it. Playing the economy game, they're going to preserve what they have.
Yeah, maybe if the AWP had been, you know, looking B, maybe they could have caught someone jumping past, and it would have been a 4-on-4, I guess. Still wouldn't have been really. They're going to go for the split this time, because last time that particular smoke was just a setup for the B split. Maybe they could try and run a variation of it. There's a little bit of a gap there that Dupree's trying to look through. Zeus probably will get flashed all the way out of that position if they really come for him, but yeah, it might actually be an A split finally. Ooh.
One thing Astralis does very good on this map, though, is they're so good. Frequently, you'll see Glaive playing on his own, gathering information for the rest of his team. Often, he does it over towards Catwalk, jumping over the smoke, trying to find the railing player, trying to see if there's someone at car. Not this round. A lot of bodies. Question is simple. How does he manage his attention? He's got to worry about long as well, but he's got to support this A bomb site. There is a lurk and Zipnix to eliminate that player, and this might force him to turn around. Electronic does fall. Simple has to be cautious.
God, that's one bullet away from Electronic getting a double, and Dupree lives with 4 health to take down Simple, and Magus going to drop Zeus, and just like that, 2 versus 2 with about 10 seconds left. Bomb planted, well, kind of for long, but not all the way. I wonder if that's going to be a problem at the end of this round. Flamey and Edward started to move up, and they do have a kit on them as well, but no smokes picked up currently to actually get that defuse home, so that could get really dangerous. See what they could do. Setting up with a flashbang here. They got to be a little bit quicker than this. I feel like Sip goes down. Wonderful shot from Flamey, and now Magus waiting behind the box. They're going to do a bit of a jump, and he's still alive. Both of them peeking out on the ramp. He's going to spray away one, just ducking down, and there's the headshot. Magus taking down. What's going to happen?
Zipnix as well, able to take his Simple out on the rotation over. Now they're caught in the open. That's not good. They wanted to get towards Catwalk, except they're stuck in no man's land, but just barely winning out in these fights. Great double kill from Zeus. And towards long, that's where his death will come. Flamey has the up, though. Simple still alive. The timing's not there, but Navi in control of this round so far.
bomb is over by Catwalk, though, so they had to go and pick that up again. This is, again, very odd. What a play from Zeus to pick up both those kills. I thought for sure he was going to go down to Pre. He knew he just came out. Just any little mistake from Navi right now. And there's so late in the round, though. That's the problem. It's now 10 seconds more or less on the clock, and by the time he picks up the bomb and goes back, there's not going to be enough time for him to really do anything. So I really appreciate the attempt, and I think if he'd hit Simple on one of those jumps early on, maybe that would have been it.
Yeah, after that ends game, it was a little bit shocking. This is good to see, though. Maybe a timing push. They're going to go through it, but Simple slowing him down. He's got a double through the smoke.
Brilliant spray, and they really don't want any more of that. They've had enough, Moses. They just they want out.
Yeah, that was one AK on the ground. You just don't have the weapons to fight for it. So trying to get a little bit fancy, or excuse me, not even fancy, just very simple, but trying to get tricky. Pop flash through that smoke, and I think it just came up at the wrong time for Astralis.
Yeah, this time they did not get the correct timing for it, and when that happens, you could definitely see the results of it. Not necessarily the best start to a round. 5 versus 3 is so hard to fight your way back from. I mean, again, you are slightly relying on the fact that Navi might make a mistake, might give you just a little bit of a kill somewhere.
Navi has to know that the AWP is still on the board, though, from the last round.
Yeah.
That's why you're not seeing anyone peek towards mid from the B-bomb site. That's why you're not seeing anyone overextend. There's Zeus finding information out towards long, but no one exposed to the AWP, which is huge. And eventually, Astralis is just going to bleed players away. Navi will just grind this one out. War of attrition.
Oh! Oh, man.
Zipnix and Device both on 2, and especially for Device, the AWP has been ineffective. Nade stack Molotovs are going to come through the flames. Zeus a little bit blind, but he's going to stand his ground at this angle. Knows one is out now. He's going to fall away. That's a good decision, although he's got backup with him. They have to be careful, though. Thankfully, there's no utility on the Astralis side. But if they peek into this, they're going to give a chance over to these pistols to find the kills, but the AUG reigning supreme. No one swinging out from blue box just yet. And Edward's going to clean house. He's got 3 kills in the round, and Zeus to follow it up. Sprays down the remaining 2.
Just timing, I think, there for Device, hoping. He's lost the angle a little bit. And Flamey now, how quick is he going to be with this AWP? I mean, he actually has had some pretty interesting kills with it in the past, so even though it's not the most common sight, definitely not something that we haven't seen before either. Or Electronic flashed into the corner. I think he wanted to transfer a little bit early then, but he still got the kill. A little bit of damage on. Oh, wow. He actually fell back into the boost. That's so a trick he didn't see coming for sure.
Oh my god, why is everyone just getting battered at the moment? That was a sick impromptu boost in mid to find the kill on the catwalk. Device with a great trade, and Magus just takes the opportunity. March his way into that B-bomb site, but you have Simple here, spraying through, gets damaged, but not any kind of a kill. And how aggressive does he want to be through this smoke? Trying to drop the bomb right in the plant spot. It's off. It's Mark, now transitioning over towards window.
He's actually, Edward might catch somebody. He might just catch somebody clean. Yeah, that's beautiful. Sip probably thinking that he could hold the rotation, but it came all the way behind him. And now Magus is going to be alone 1 versus 2. That was critical. I mean, and Simple picking up the kill, that just made it even better. And now Magus looking the wrong way and Slong. But now Navi actually have a lot of grenades to work with. They're going to be exchanging a couple of kills. Edward making more work. Oh no, that was his own Molotov as well. So we know what the chat's going to be like, Moses. It can't be stopped.
Yeah, you don't like to see that, and it's the danger. Oh, look at Simple. The bomb is actually down in T-spawn. He won't see it, but Astralis is going to have to come back. They're going to have to at least evacuate the control they found at long. And that'll be perfect for him. Oh. He's just going to wait.
I wish we could get a camera on whoever walks back. Just like an instant.
Not even the gameplay, just the face.
Yeah, just a little, because you know that you're going to be so upset. They do actually seem to be suspecting it, so.
Well, you got to be worried about the flank. The problem is, normally it wouldn't necessarily matter, but they have to go back and get that bomb. The question is, because I don't think Simple's seen it. Oh, no, yes, he has. He definitely sees that on the floor right there, so he knows they're going to have to come back. So, yeah, he can be as patient as he'd like.
Oh, this is all about timing. They're so suspicious. I feel like they might check it. They have a Molotov. I mean, that would be the ultimate level. But yeah, they're not going to be looking in the corner. This is going to spray them down. What a play by Simple. And then in the middle, Dupree goes down. That's a little snack in between.
Just give us a gift.
Just a little bit.
We deserve it.
We do deserve it.
I think it's kind of cool as well. I mean, maybe this might be a Dust 2 thing moving forward. You imagine Simple would have the op if they wanted to do a double op setup, but Flamey's had it more often. Remember, Electronic was using it early on in the half for a couple rounds. Simple's just been mobile with the AK-47 this whole time.
Be interested to see if they... I mean, it's almost at the end here, so maybe they won't have time for it. Oh, that's a lot of flashbangs right in his eyes, and somehow snuck in a kill right at the end. It's going to be Glaive to pick up Zeus, and oh, this one. Oh, we like that. It's close range. Still, not bad. 2 on 3 with the bomb goes down, and Electronic and Edward, they have some time here to work with, and maybe that Molotov could actually do a lot.
Oh, but if they were going to go for it, you have to stay with that Molotov. And I don't know why they're backing away. They have so much money. Simple's got 14,000. Why are you not peeking with that Molotov? I mean, they're going to have to evacuate out of the flames. Now they're coming into this retake late, but they've used a lot of the utility, a lot of the tools they have to get into this situation.
Yeah, I'm very confused about that as well. I absolutely agree. You have to sort of, once you put the fire into the sewer modes, you have to be there for the rats to run out and then kill them. That's the plan.
And it's crazy too seeing, I mean, listen, look at the work they did. They got 2 kills. If they had just kind of postured my eyesight back in the next half second.
Yeah. I mean, you know, the power of the mind is it's definitely a thing, Moses. But still, that's a lot. That's a lot to ask.
Well, the Molotov is going to hold back Glaive. I mentioned this early information gathering play from Glaive coming in as soon as these flames aside. And Navi just stacking utility so that smoke cannot be used. So, sorry, Glaive, you won't be finding anything out about the defense here.
Oh, Sip running and shooting at the corner. And, well, Zeus is going to be going down. That all seemed very odd. I don't really know. I feel like once they're out on that corner, Zeus either needs to be flashed into a fight or he has to fall back, and he sort of did something in between that. Now Flamey's out in the open, but he's going to get a great lineup. Double kill, and Simple in a 2-for-1, taking down Magus and Glaive, and I don't even know what's happening. What a mad round.
Yeah, what a huge round. Way to go for Flamey. Stand your ground out in the open at long. Those are kind of, you win or you die in those fights.
Yeah, but I mean, I was about to criticize that, and then obviously he made it look great, so then I, try to keep... Edward getting the last kill. Oh,
dear.
He's out.
Yeah, Electronic did not expect that whatsoever. Great shot from Glaive. Thins them out. Still susceptible to a split towards this B bomb site or any play out mid. The entire defense at A. 3 players stacked up towards long. A pretty default setup for that defense. Leaves B a bit weak, but there are 2 players in there. Pre and Magus to defend.
Really trying to use this P250 on Simple to sort of snipe away at somebody, and they're not really been given almost any chances. So obviously they can't wait forever for somebody to present themselves. Eventually they're going to have to do something.
Well, they have the smoke and they have the flash, and now they have Edward in position in upper dark. So now they can attack this B bomb site, and they're going to walk their way in, so it's slowing down the pace.
Dupree and Magus inside of the B bomb site. They're actually going to have a really tough fight on their hands. This might be a little bit too quick. Flashbang looking good, but nobody's peeking in behind it. I'm just so confused. I felt like that would have been the moment to go now. Instead, Dupree picking up 1 and a little bit more damage as Magus is going to take down the bomb now in the window with 25 seconds. And Glaive showing up for a kill on Zeus. It's all on Edward, and he's getting chipped away at Glaive with a great...
Even in this kind of a buy. So how do these AK-47s treat the offense? Not the most utility in the world. They have mid-control. They'll have to contend with Glaive and Device, who's baiting for him at that A-bomb site if they're work their way up cat. But for the moment, they want to challenge mid. Zipnik's completely blind. Dupree's going to be there to trade one off. But I think Navi's going to be fine with that.
Yeah, they probably will be, although Glaive has snuck up really far. Yeah, he's going to get that kill easily on Zeus and even makes it back around the corner. I think Sip was probably going back into that corner because it had already been Molotov, so he was hoping that, they've already Molotov, that maybe they won't check it, and then they did. So,
unfortunately, no one having eyes on Catwalk. They had that complete mid-control, just no one had ever made enough progression to be able to stop that push from Glaive. Flamey's got to win this fight. That would be huge if he's able to find Magus. That's an awkward timing. Oh, what a recovery, though. Dupree's gotten back into the site. He follows it up with a second kill. He cleans up Zipnik's damage, and he's going to get a third. He's going to shut down that attack. And he keeps it.
That might actually work out really well. Sip, I think, could be covering middle, or at least could see what's going on in there, but...
Well, Navi right now is just kind of set up and hoping someone wants to find information on the defensive side of things. They're hoping someone from the B-bomb site, starts creeping down that ramp to check mid. Simple has the angle towards CT spawn, hoping someone is going to check from that side. Just playing this very patiently. They can't do it much longer. 36 seconds on the clock as Flamey starts to challenge a little bit, but still no progression. Maybe just an impromptu, maybe just a minuscule fake, as if it's going to be an execution. I think that's even going to give up the game.
Oh god, the timing is ridiculous, isn't it? Glaive could have died a couple of times, even maybe got a kill in between all of that. Now they're going to be crushed in this B bomb side. I think this B defense is going to fall really quickly. Magus goes down. dupreeh, he gets a kill even. That was more than he probably could have hoped for. Now it's a 2-on-3, and they were just on that bomb side before I think Astralis even knew what hit them. Device and Sip getting closer to the bomb side, but it's very unlikely they can retake this, and now it's impossible.
Yeah, definitely is. Xyp9x.
Why is he sitting like that? The guy dead in front, he's just chilling on the... what they're looking for as well. Oh, they just ran right past the boost, so Electronic, he's made it past, but his teammate just not able to make it that far.
That's a shame. Look how much it slows it down.
He's really quite far away.
I don't even think it matters. Look how much utility he's going to have to use on Navi to get out here.
Yeah, but they don't have any utility at all on Astralis either. I think Glaive is very much alone. I mean, maybe... Oh, he gets the timing perfectly. I thought for sure they would try and do a little bit more there on the Navi side, and they're just going to get completely crushed. That was... didn't even come to that. Well done between Astralis and Navi, and Navi has definitely struggled in the second half, although that's great. They're always going to get him as well. Taking down Glaive, that is the kind of beginning that they really needed, and I mean, now it's kind of a shame that 30 seconds left as they push in behind here. I mean, if Magisk does not get found quickly, he could shut this all down. He's going to get the one kill. Edward, even through the smoke, to drop him instead. And now alone on the bomb side is dupreeh, and he's got everything in front of him with the AWP. This is almost impossible, isn't it? Device is going to pick up one kill. They're inside of the bomb site, and dupreeh, he gets a single kill before he's down, and even that might not always have been that easy, so pretty good job there. Molotov onto Edward's position, but the bomb has been planted, and 2-on-2. They actually have a Molotov on Edward. Oh no, that could change a lot.
You imagine they're going to wait until the smoke disappears and he'll use the Molotov on the door, and then Astralis will be forced to go in through the window where Simple is waiting at such a tough angle. That smoke is going to be for B tunnels. It's not going to do anything. Molotov coming in now.
Oh, that's very rough. Setting up a Molotov of their own. Oh, and Flick comes out. Simple, slightly over-aggressive, and Edward alone, he can't see anything. Flashed by Device. And they're on the bomb immediately with that defuse kit as well. I mean, that's just devastating. Magisk alone inside. It's classic on Dust 2, isn't it? Let's see how it works out. Magisk standing his ground, gonna pick up a double. I think he's already done way more than he needed to, and even did more damage, I think, on Zeus. So they did get one great kill in the middle, and that makes a big difference here. So it's still a 3-on-3, but it looked like Magisk was about to win the round all on his own.
What it does do is it forces dupreeh to put his attention in towards mid. Simple's got to be careful. That's a bold crawl across the opening. Zeus even still staying alive, and Edward going to come back for that late lurk. Astralis looking for it. What's the timing on this for Edward? That is everything. This could just destroy the round for Astralis. He's going to have trigger discipline. He gets one as dupreeh turns. He follows it up, and Edward, the dagger, is going to bring Navi to 12-12. They're still in this fight.
On that, I mean, it can really... Whole friendships can be lost if you lose a round to you know, the wrong eco just because somebody didn't want to check the corner or something, you know?
Yeah, long-term consequences for, you know, dumb decisions in the heat of the moment.
Yeah, don't do that. Keep your friends, you know, don't throw rounds away to pistols. It's just not worth it. Okay. I don't know. I mean, it shouldn't really change the round, but it was a bit awkward, wasn't it, for a minute?
Ooh, Edward's in trouble. And I mean, here's the interesting thing. Defense whatsoever from Astralis to keep us all tied up at 13-13.
Electronic putting a little bit of pressure. There's really nothing following it up, so they're going to be quick, aren't they? Out the middle. I don't think they fooled anyone. I think Astralis know that wasn't sort of a real push, and Electronic is still going to be able to pick up Sip, and that's a great beginning. That completely isolates Magisk and dupreeh over at the bomb site. Now just waiting for it, and a great entry kill. dupreeh with the AWP. They have to turn the corner. He's going to pick up one more kill. They need to stack up on him at some point, and he's ready for it. Another one for dupreeh. And now last one left. Zeus.
Oh, no!
And he's going to shut it down. Electronic now 1 versus 2. dupreeh somehow. Heroic defense off that B bomb site. They should have been able to just run him over, and somehow they challenged him one at a time, and he took them all down. Electronic just sneaking around the middle. He could maybe do this, but dupreeh still inside of the bomb site. He's got that quad kill, ready and waiting, firing into the window. He's completely flashed from that, and Electronic trying to see if he can follow it up, but he's going to get shot down. That's the ace. He picked up every single one.
Why not at least posture like you're going to do it? You're drawing Xyp9x and CT Spawn close over. He just lost the fight. And Electronic, I think he's just going to wait until some pressure applied towards A. But Navi's got to do that quick to give him the time.
This is what he did on Catwalk when they were on the CT side. He's developed this style, and now he's going to run for it. Somehow, Sip is ready. He just needed a single bullet, I think, as well, and Sip would have been gone, so could have definitely done a device to pick up a kill there. And now, again, they're slowing down, and they're being sort of funneled into this very awkward fight. Simple will take down device, and the bomb actually might go down. It will go down here. There's a chance right now.
It's all on Zeus. He needs to be so impressive in this scenario, and he has a chance for a double kill. If he can get to Pre, Xyp9x does not want to go next. Here comes Madness to turn the corner, and Zeus can't handle it.
Gonna get the one kill in there. Still a 2-on-3. The bomb has not been ticking for that long. Simple, close range here with the AWP there. Trying to get in from every angle. He goes down, and now it's all on Edward, and he has been playing well, but that is too much to ask.
So Navi would move to 1 and 2.
Yeah, they're not a good position to be in at all, right? Tying up the game right now could actually make a really big difference for Navi a little bit later on. I'm kind of shocked that they haven't been able to turn this. They were just looking so good. What feels really odd to me is that they seemed much more dynamic and alive on the CT side, where normally that's kind of where you have a hard time playing more freely. And then on the T side, they seem way more rigid, and they seem like they're not really sure what to do. Device not going to be able to pick up that kill, but wants to make sure he's not getting run down either.
I don't know how you find an entry here. I guess you give Simple the time to find a pick. 55 seconds left in the round. Remember, they had trouble with their utility. Oh my God, Electronic.
Well, someone's spanked.
Yeah, there's a mole on the team.
There is absolutely. It's been paid off, hasn't he?
Imagine TKing the best player in the world.
Look at Glaive. He's sneaking out behind him. He's absolutely heartless, isn't he? He doesn't care that this is their one chance. He's just going to be pushing up behind them as they're pushing in towards Catwalk. Now, 30 seconds. Missed chance here for Device, but he's going to get the follow-up, taking down Edward. And Glaive firing that gun a bit earlier. So they're just getting picked off. Device, 3 kills to his name before he goes down. And Flamey gets over on 16-13 as Astralis take down Navi on Dust 2 here. I mean, Navi played way better than we've seen for a long time, and it wasn't enough.